Hey guys, so today I'll be answering 15 random questions, and I got this off of Pinterest. It's just a random picture that I got off of Pinterest, and I will credit them in the comments down below. Not the comments, the description box down below. So if you want to see me answer 15 random questions, just keep on watching. This is what the picture looks like, and I'm going to be answering the questions off of it. So, number 1, if you could spend one day in someone else's shoes, who would it be and why? If I could spend one day in someone else's shoes, I think it would be my grandmother because she is such a tough person. Like, I swear, she is so kind and loving and caring, and if somebody's in need, she immediately drops what she's doing and goes and cares for that person. Like, for real, I love my grandmother to do that too. I love my grandmother to death, and yes, I would love to spend a whole day in her shoes because she's my favorite. I love my grandmother. I love her to death. And Grammy, if you're watching this, you know I'm talking about you. Alright, the next question, number 2, is which celebrity gets on your nerves the most and why? And to be honest, guys, it's Kylie Jenner. I'm not a hater of her at all. I mean, I'm not a hater of her success. Like, it's good that she's I can never talk. It's good that she's successful, but I just hate how it seems like the way she talks, it's in like a bragging tone, and I mean, I'm not throwing shade to people who like Kylie Jenner, but this is my honest opinion, and she's just, I don't like people like that. It's hard to explain, but yes, it's Kylie Jenner. Alright, number 3 is, if you were going to bury a time capsule, what would you put in it? Guys, I honestly don't know what a time capsule is. I mean, I heard of a time capsule, but I actually never learned what that thing is. So, I hope you don't mind if I skip that question. Alright, number 4 is, when you were a kid, what did you want to be when you grew up? Or when you grow up? When I was in elementary school, when I was in kindergarten, we had this kindergarten graduation little concert thingy, and all my classmates were lined up in a row on stage, and we had to, the teacher, whoever was interviewing us, had to ask us what we wanted to be when we were older, when we grow up. And when it got to my turn, I was actually the first one in line. Like, I was the first one to say what I wanted to be. And I said I wanted to be a doctor. I want to be the complete opposite of a doctor now. I honestly don't know why I picked doctor. I couldn't picture myself being a doctor anymore. Now I want to be either an actress or a cosmetologist. In kindergarten, I wanted to be a doctor. Pretty sad. Well, it's not sad, but yeah, that's what I want to be. Question 5 is, what feature of mine, personality or physical, do you find most attractive? I'll answer both. For personality, I think it is my goofiness. I know I don't show it, like, in public all the time, but at home, I am so retarded. Like, I am probably the weirdest weirdo we could ever ask for. And physical, I think I like my whole face. I mean, I like being confident in myself, you know? I have haters, you know? I don't like feeling insecure about myself. I really have nothing to be insecure about. I like being confident. I don't like doubting my looks. I like considering myself flawless, if you ask me. I mean, again, I'm not bragging. I just like being confident in myself, you know? So, yeah, that's the answer. I like my whole entire face. I like everything about myself. Number 6, what's the most exotic place you've gotten intimate? Nowhere, because I'm not that kind of girl. Number 7, what's the strangest place you've ever gone potty? I was like, 9 years old? 9 years old. And I was with a group of my neighborhood friends, and there's like this gate behind our neighborhood that we used to like creep behind and investigate and observe our surroundings and stuff. And it was pretty much the woods. So, yeah, I pretty much peed in the middle of the woods before. It's not really that strange, but it was strange. Number 8, how old were you when you had your first kiss? Does my parents count? Number 9, do you have any strange or unique phobias? I know it's odd, but I'm not afraid of spiders, but I'm afraid of their webs that they make. Number 10, if you could bring back one toy from your childhood, what would you bring back and why? It would be this one little small puppy dog named Liat. It was the oddest name I've ever named something in my life. His name was Liat. 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 And he was such a small little puny puppy dog, little stuffed animal, and he was my favorite stuffed animal. Also, my second favorite was called Wrinkles, and he was this beanie baby, and I would bring him back too. And also another beanie baby, and her name was Pounce. So those are the 3 animals I would bring back, because that's pretty much all I really played with when I was little. I mean, those were my top 3 favorite stuffed animals. And since Liat was like so small, I would lose him all the time and get so upset, and I'd be like, "Where's Liat?" And then nobody would help look for him for me, and I'll be like, "Oh," I'll be shriveled up in a corner and just praying to God that Liat would come back one day, and he never returned ever since. Number 11, if you knew today was the last day of your life, how would you spend it? Well, if I knew today was my last day on this earth, I would spend it traveling, I guess, because there's a lot of places that I want to go that I've never been to before. I've only been on the east side of America, the United States of America. I've never been anywhere other than the east side. I've been to, obviously, Pennsylvania, because that's where I live. Pennsylvania, New York, New Jersey. I've been to West Virginia. I've been to North and South Carolina. I've been to Georgia and Florida. And that's all on the East Coast. I want to go to California or something, or like an exotic tropical place. Like, there's a lot of places I want to go. So that's how I would spend my life. My last day on earth. Number 12. If you had to describe yourself using only 3 words, what would they be? I would say beautiful, goofball, and shy. Number 13, if you could relive one day of your life, what would it be and why? If I could relive one day of my life, what would it be and why? Honestly don't know. Oh, well, one day I went to Atlanta, Georgia, and there was this meeting dedicated just for teenagers, and it was a Christian meeting called Forward. I don't know if you guys have ever I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it or anything, but it is a Christian concert thingy, and it was awesome. I went with my best friend Taylor, and I would just love to relive that day. They had a bunch of popular Christian artists that went and sang, like Hillsong and Bethel. I don't know if you heard of those artists, but they were there, and they are pretty popular. And yeah, that was the first concert I've ever been to in my life, and it was a pretty good one. If you could be any Disney villain, who would you be? I would be, what's her name? That octopus and Ariel, what's her name? I'm thinking about Finding Nemo. I'm talking about, what is the movie that has the mermaid in it? Oh, The Little Mermaid, right. I need to get my movies straight. I want to be Ursula, the octopus girl. She's pretty cool, and I think that's my favorite villain, because I like her. And number 15, the last final question. If your life was a novel, what would the title be? This is kind of hard. What would the title be? I think it should be named The Sweet Life of Ari and Her Haters. And there you have it, guys. That was pretty much the whole 15 questions that I answered for you guys. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I am trying to reach 30 subscribers. Sadly, I didn't get 30 subscribers in the 3 days that I told you I wanted in my last video. But hopefully I get it sometime soon. Maybe it'll be today, maybe it'll be tomorrow, maybe it'll be in like 5,000 years. Who knows? But I will get my 30 subscribers. That's a lot for a small YouTuber like me, and I'll get them, okay? And I probably have lipstick on my teeth from doing that. But anyway, comment down below what you think of this video. If you want to see more videos, just, you know, comment down below some suggestions, and I'll be happy to make some of those videos for you guys. And yes, I'll be posting way more makeup videos. And yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. Thank you for watching this video. You are the real MVP. And again, that's all I have to say. I'm about to leave you guys. You can be all on your lonesome. Bye.